Do I need to learn, what additional styles do I need to learn to become a professional dancer? And what does it, and the next part I think is, how do I become a professional dancer?
Oh Lord. Okay.
Traditional?
Again, let's go back to the library, right? Books. So as many things that you're trained in, the more books you have, the more versatile dancer you are. If you're gonna stick to one dance style, you better kill the shit out of that style because you're putting yourself in a box and you're limiting yourself to whatever you can do. I'll admit, I would completely wish I was a trained like ballet jazz dancer because that's like the basis of things.
See, I answered that too. Like it provides such a good foundation.
Yeah, it's great foundation. Your core, your legs, your flexibility. Like I am not flexible at all. But people, whenever I meet people and they on Tinder or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, you're a dancer. You're flexible." I'm like, no, not at all, actually. So I'm like, no, that's not. I wish. But
Wait,
totally
you meet people on Tinder?
Yeah. Like ninjas. I mean ninjas on swipe ninja. So yeah, I mean it depends. I wish I had that training because it would have given me a lot more flexibility and core stuff. But definitely as much as you can to make yourself as versatile as you can to adapt to any job given. I assure you, this is another thing too. Community dancers, they're like, I want to become a professional dancer. There are no swag auditions out. That's not a thing, right? So you will never see there's a swag audition for so and so. That's not a thing. So you have to be able to go and just kill it, right? So anything that they're gonna be thrown at you, you're never prepared. J-Lo audition, it was House done by Rich and Tone. I was like, House. I was like, by Rich and Tone. Done other things where it's like Beyonce's choreographer, where it was just big groovy things. Think of like what's his name? Oh my gosh, Mark. I can't think of the name right now, but just big groovy moves, right? So it's like nothing that you want to do is that style. It's gonna be auditioned as something, and then you adapt to it with whatever music they give you. So adaptation is a huge thing to just be able to move your body in whatever they want you to do. So anything is helpful.
That's what I answered. I think if you're going to be pursuing that route, I mentioned it when I was asked the first time, versatility is a huge thing. Versatility is huge because you're more than likely not going to have the style that you're looking for. They're always, the people who are holding the auditions are looking for something and seeing if you fit into that box, so to speak. And going back into additional styles, if you want, I think, again, jazz, contemporary, any ballet, any of those styles, I think always translate really well into hip-hop choreography or any of that styles because you extend your body more. It's not, because hip-hop are very like, we're single limbed, 1 and 2, like limb, but with jazz and ballet you have to use the core and everything else. Everything's extended.
Unless you don't know how to break your core.
Oh, then that's the two trained dancers.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
that's
there
true.
could be like really like studio heads that like can do spin, but like if you can't break that core, it's
that's the thing too. Like, because I always see like
you can just see it.
like you see the very traditionally trained. They have this awkward phase of being stiff when
Yes.
they're doing hip hop for the first time. But if they keep at it, they kill it.
Yeah.
I remember I forgot who, but she was a classically trained dancer. Man, it was painful to watch her do hip hop, but then she kept going at it. And I'm like, oh my god, like, because she has the flexibility and the traditional training, she's like, her full outness is at another level.
I mean, seeing like classically trained like dancers like that, like go into hip hop, like they go into it like not half-ass, they go into like full, like straight, full ass, and it's just like
Okay.
and to see them kind of just
I'm kidding.
whoa. Yeah, no, and to see like their drive, like to get down with hip hop like that, it's it's actually inspiring. Kerry Washington.
Yeah.
Who else? We got Margot Robbie here.
Hey. Everybody's giving that over the
You,
shoulder.
you guys
I
are,
know.
Sorry, we're distracting you. Sorry.
Sorry. Rock the industry, LA.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. I've been training dancers since 2005. So breaking those studio dancers are so hard because they have such a literal stiffness in their upper body that's great for turns and things like that. But if you just like, hey, let's do a dance hall piece, it's like
What?
like their body just goes. You're like,
moves
no,
in one
move
yeah.
like that, and they're just like, I don't get it. So it's super hard. But I've never seen somebody, like they said, who's technically trained, be like, is this how it is? You see the struggle.
just-
They're like,
yeah.
is this it? Why can't I get it? And I'm just like, you just keep going, but the push is there, the drive is there, so that's essentially all you need. So if you can, the thing is, if you can get a technical style, you can get everything else, because
Yeah.
there's so much technique into that type of thing, like jazz, ballet, everything, that everything else should just be easy. Like it should just kind of like, you work, I wouldn't say as like half-ass, but your body's used to working harder to do something a lot more agile, a lot more flexible, a lot more stringent, that it's easy to kind of like let your body loose a bit. Feels good.